Presidency.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis. How you doing? Good afternoon. Black
Thank you.
Panther, Mr. Jonathan, Dream Nation. Give us our mandate. Chris Dublin and Dr. CM, and greetings to my lovely mommy, Lamehi. And then everyone in the comment section. Mr. Elvis, just calm down. You know, this is it's sort of like a happy moment. Well, for me, I say it that way because we are getting revelations, and
Madam Rita,
that's what we need to say.
Madam
Yes,
Rita,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
there is no calming down here in this one. I beg, don't calm down on this one.
Okay,
that
that's your opinion
time
now.
don't pass. That time don't pass.
Everybody they verse. Okay, let me just greet everybody now. The ones I can greet in the, because I did not want to greet people in the comment section, but I'm just gonna be quick. Peggy Modi, Lady Eugenia, Tony South, Everline, everybody out there. I'm sorry I cannot, but I know there's a lot of people. I can't greet everybody. I'm greeting everybody in the comment section. God bless you all and thank you for coming. And please, those of you who are in the panel, please can you just click the like button? So because me, I forgot, I just did mine now. And just click on the like stopping, you know, the thumbs up, the one that shows the big thumb of the finger, just in case you forgot. And yes, so we're still on the donation drive for the solar panel. So please do not forget. Okay. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Let me use pidgin to say it. The pot where you carry for head, now only you know how heavy that pot be. Yeah, now only you know. People might look and say, okay, it's heavy, it's not so heavy, but you when they carry that pot, you know, say that pot, you know how heavy the pot be for your head, you know. So that's what interpretation of heavy is the crown, that heavy is the head that wears the crown. And it also means that, you know, it is you that is carrying the pain, that know how painful it is. People might think, can assume or can rate the level of your pain, but you, when they feel them for inside your heart, now you know how painful it is. And that's what, you know, that's statement also means. And it's kind of connected to, you know, when you are a leader, maybe when you are a senior, like Bini would say, or Modion, Atiku, no, like a senior child is dustbin. Let me put it that way. So I'm just going to break it down so people can really understand. And so Peter Obi, I would say heavy is the head that wears the crown. You see all these people coming out now. They have one mission because Peter Obi left. And what is the mission? Okay, number one, the man from Bodilong, the one that is the president of Nigeria now, his own is by any means necessary. Peter Obi should not be on that ballot. By any means necessary. I don't care how you do it, but by any means necessary. Atiku's camp, do you know what their own is? By all means, slander Peter Obi's name. Lie on him. Atiku is ready to pay online idiots. He's ready to pay the ones, the Kenneth Okonkwo of this world and the Daniel Boalas of this world. He's ready to pay any traitor right now to kind of pull down his name. That is their work. And to make him feel like he has no political power, he has no following, and there's no chance. That's the game they're playing. So, Mr. Jonathan, that's why I was laughing, because it's so obvious. And, you know, something just came into my mind. You know, it's just a snap of a thing. And when I get that intuition, I'm usually always right. I'll use the word allegedly now because it's something that's alleged. I feel somehow Atiku is with the CIA. I just feel that way, allegedly. Because in every instance, when there wants to be some sort of stable person to stabilize the nation, he's always going to that party to kind of destabilize it. This is an alleged thing, so I really don't know. But going forward, I just wanted to, I asked Mr. Elvis for his permission. About 3 days ago, I read this tweet from X, from Peter Obi. You can go there and go to Peter Obi's page and look at it. It was written 3 days ago. I remember when it just came out, under 24 hours, we had about 2.2 million people already read that tweet. Dele Momodu, if you put a tweet, how many hundred or how many people read your tweet in less than 24 hours? When you said Peter Obi should test his popularity, I don't know what's wrong with all this. You see why I was shouting that day. I said, listen, most of you people who are like 60 something years old, or you're almost 60, or you're 70. If you don't talk anyhow, you will see anyhow. Honestly speaking, we don't need those kind of nonsense talk, because all y'all know the truth. All of you know the truth. Anyway, I'm just going to read the tweet. It was quite touching, but I will try and be fast as much as possible. Mr. Elvis is going to put it out there, but I'm reading it directly from X. And it was written by Peter Obi 3 days ago. And he said, "Fellow Nigerians, good morning. I woke up this morning after my church service with a deeply reflective heart, and despite every constraint, I feel compelled to share these thoughts with you. Many people do not truly understand the silent pains some of us carry daily, the private struggles, emotional burdens, and quiet battles we face while trying to survive and serve sincerely in difficult circumstances. We now live in an environment that has become increasingly toxic, where the very system that should protect and create opportunities for decent living often work against the people. A society where intimidation, insecurity, endless scrutiny, and discouragement have become normal. More painful is when some of those you associate with, believing you would find understanding and solidarity among them, become part of the pressure you face. Some who publicly identify with you privately distance themselves or join in unfair criticism. We live in a society where humility is mistaken for weakness. Respect is seen as a lack of courage, and compassion is treated as foolishness. A system where treating people equally is questioned simply because you refuse to worship status, tribe, class, or power. Personally, I have never looked down on anyone except to uplift them. I have never used privilege, position, or resources to oppress others, intimidate the weak, or make people feel small. To me, leadership has always been about service, sacrifice, and helping others rise. Let me state clearly, my decision to leave the ADC is not because of our highly respected chairman, David Mark, treated me badly, not because my leader or elder brother, Atiku Abubakar, or any other respected leader did anything personally wrong to me. I will continue to respect them. However, the same Nigerian state and its agents that created unnecessary crisis and hostility within the Labour Party that forced me to leave now appear to be finding their way into the ADC. With endless court cases, internal battles, suspicion, and division, instead of focusing on deeper national problems and playing politics built more on control and exclusion than on service and nation building. Even within spaces where one labors sincerely, one is sometimes treated like an outsider in one's own home. You and your team become easy targets for every failure, frustration, or misunderstanding, as though honest contribution has become a favor being tolerated rather than being appreciated. And when you choose to leave so that those who you are leaving can have peace, and you step out into the cold, you are still maligned and your character is questioned. Despite all your efforts to continue working for a better Nigeria and engaging people with sincerity and goodwill, those who do not wish you well continue to attack your character and question your intentions. There are moments I ask God in prayer, why is doing the right thing often misconstrued as wrongdoing in our country? Why is integrity not valued? Why is the prudent management of resources, especially when invested in critical areas like education and healthcare, wrongly labeled as stinginess? Why are humility and obedience to the rule of law often taken to the weakness rather than discipline? Let me assure all that I am not desperate to be president, vice president, or Senate president. I am desperate to see a society that can console a mother whose child has been kidnapped or killed while going to school or work. I am desperate to see a Nigeria where people will not live in IDP camps, but in their homes. I am desperate for a country where Nigerian citizens do not go to bed hungry, not knowing where their next meal will come from. Yet, despite everything, I remain resolute. I firmly believe that Nigeria can still become a country with competent leadership based on justice, compassion, and equal opportunity for all. A new Nigeria is possible. That is Peter Obi's speech 3 days ago. It's about 5.5 views, and it's quite touching. And he talked about everything that we are seeing today. He talked about the Kenneth Okonkwas of this world, the selfish, greedy people of this world, the selfish so-called elites. They are so-called elites or the echelons of society. All of them, even the ones we don't know, the business people that we not know, that they don't even go into politics. He's speaking to everybody. The 5.5 million plus and counting views that I've read it, many of these people have also read that tweet. And, you know, like Madam Emmy said, I was laughing because, like, it just shows how great somebody is. It just shows how popular the person is. And that's why, you know, I feel it's so stupid for Dele Momodu to say Peter Obi should come out and test his popularity. Like what the hell? Like what the... Listen, we should start bashing these people. No? Forget about decorum right now. Because where we are right now, decorum can just sit on the table for now. So that, because if these people are using this kind of attitude to like bash us and lie and lie and lie, with time, that lie becomes truth. With time, the gullible ones can just fall easily. So thank you for channels like this, Mr. Naija Watch. And any of you, if you have your own private videos that you make, post it to whoever you need to post. And you know, talk to these people like the Kenneth Okonkwo and the rest of them. Listen, there are many traitors around Peter Obi. Me, I know that one from day one. I mean, a great man like this, he knows he has traitors. There's nobody he can confide in, because someone like Mr. Uwokobia during the Losek election said, Peter Obi talked to me one-on-one, and then you came out. So you can't trust anybody. It's not about being educated. Some people, you can't just trust anybody. I see Peter Obi as, I don't know if you watched that movie, Wonder Woman. There's a whip. There's a mystical whip that she holds. That whip is a whip of truth. When you want to get the true character of a person, or you want to get the truth from something, if that whip goes around you and you lie and you pretend, it squeezes you in. It can even kill you. So I see Peter Obi as that whip. That they call it is a whip or a lasso, LASSO, or a whip. That lasso is what Peter Obi is. Anywhere he goes to, the PDP, he exposed all the satanic people, including the ones who went to APC and supported the man from Bodilon. All those your actresses, all those, the ones that went naked in the bar beach, all of them that you thought were human beings, all of them came out. Professor Rice and Beans came out. He went to the labor. We saw the true color of Abure. Thank God, though, my instincts never lie. When me and what's his name, Mr. Alex, wherever you are, when we touched on this, Mr. Elvis said, because he's supporting him, you know, supporting Peter Obi as at that time, let us give it some level of respect. But we could just see the body language was just wrong, and something wasn't just right. And somehow, I'm feeling a little bit like that with Kwankwan. So I'm just saying it now. So you see, he exposed that. Went to the ADC. Peter Obi's whip exposed the likes of Kenneth Okonkwo and the so-called rest of them that were supporting him with the obedience. It just shows that even if Peter Obi had become president today, see how all of them possibly would have behaved if they didn't get what they wanted. Kenneth Okonkwo wants a house in Abuja. So perhaps Atiku has so much money that I'm sure he cannot remember most of the houses he has. Probably give him one, dash him, give him the keys and change the name and the property deed and everything. And he has gotten a house in Abuja. That's what he wants. For you to work with Peter Obi, let me tell everybody who wants to support Peter Obi, if you are working directly with him, let me just tell you one thing that I've noticed, one secret. You must be, I use the word must, you must be a contented person. You must be a contented person. If you are not a contented person, You cannot work with Peter Obi, and even if you pretend, you'll be exposed eventually. Kenneth Okonkwo was the same. Yunusa Tanko, we are watching you. What's her other name? Madam Yusufu, we are watching you. All the Abdul Karim and all the other people in obedient movement, we are watching.
Abdul Karim.
All of them, all of you. If you know you are not a contented person, if you know that you really love Nigeria, you're willing to sacrifice. You see, if you know that you're not contented, just walk up past. You don't even give it out any reason. Say, you know what, I'm tired. I want to spend time with my family, or just give one excuse. Because if you are not contented, if you're not a contented person, that you are satisfied with what you have, and you are believing that your hard work will pay eventually. If you know you are not, don't stand beside Peter Obi, because you'll be exposed. You see that whip, that lasso, it would expose you. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I'm sorry if you call me, I don't respond. I'm going to a meeting. I will highlight you when I'm back. Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Elvis, and good evening to everyone. And thank you all for being here. And please share this program. God bless you all.
All right, Madam Rita, thank you very much for that submission. Sometimes when I listen to you, Madam Rita, I have to think back. Many of us don't know on this platform that it took me more than a week, or I don't know, almost 2 weeks, to convince this woman, Madam Rita, to join me to promote Peter Obi on this platform. Yes, she's here now. It took me more than a week or 2 weeks to convince him, Mr. Alex, and many others that were on this platform to say, please, there's a man that I want us to promote on this platform. At that time, everybody were already supporting their own various candidates. I convinced them. They said, no, Mr. Elvis, you can't tell us who to support and all. I said, please, let's join me. Is this man, Peter Obi? I've done proper research about him. He moving out of PDP, to Labour Party is the right man. You can see how dedicated, how devoted this woman can be, Madam Rita. Many of you today. Yes, sir.
What you said about Madam Rita now is same thing of me. Peter Obi is contagious. Somebody had to convince me also from Nigeria. And ever since then, it's like you take paracetamol of Peter Obi and you never recover from it. Somebody else can go, I'll come up.
All right. So guys, when I see someone that I took time to convince, to say this is the right thing, today she can see that I did not convince her for something wrong, but rather for something good. And she's speaking like this. She's a voice. Tomorrow, nobody can come up to say, but Rita did not. She's a big voice in this movement. Rita, I want to say thank you for listening to me, and thank you for playing a major role, for being a voice to see how we can have a better Nigeria in our time. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
If I don't keep the promise, don't vote for me. Don't vote for me.